Hello. So my AR today is about loyalty. As I've been told many a times from family and friendships and bro code, there's a certain way you deal with loyalty to society and to the personal. I'm not a person who sticks with loyalty if it's forced. Forced meaning you're supposed to have loyalty to me. If that's said at all, then obviously I'm not going to be involved with that. Or if I am, I can change my mind and not want to be involved with that. It's fucked up, but you know what? I'm gonna say it, yes. A couple times in my life where it was done very big was with Francesca, obviously. Saying that a lot of times with how Jean Pierre is, and I don't want anything to do with him. I hate Danielle, hate him, that kind of thing. Went on and on for months and years. Indefinitely, I was one to speak up at the moment and say, stop calling bullshit. If you don't care about the person, stop talking about them, stop thinking about them. End of story, end of interview. So loyalty comes out with a big infringement upon, if one person feels one way about a person, the other person has to be loyal to what your feeling is. No, fuck you. You have your feelings, and if you feel that way about that person, that's how you feel. It doesn't mean I have to feel the same way you do about that. So Jean Pierre basically set it up to where I have to feel like keeping the information away about his sexual endeavors before is a good thing. And that's the way I stay loyal to him. No. And I'll tell you why from a personal experience. Ever since my relationship with Jax, people from my past have come back. And my own latency to not understand that even having relations with somebody that isn't sex itself is still sex and is still involved with that. And me not bringing that up, for example, was a disloyalty not only to Jax but to myself. And not only to that, but then everybody in the last 15 months has shown up that way. So disloyalty is now something bigger than that. So no, I can change my mind on something when I experience it in a very different way, in a very double-edged sword way that I don't like. Francesca did that too with saying that her husband had been married before, but only when I was 30, 31, bringing that up. And saying that he had a kid also before too. Well, what the fuck? I didn't know this. And saying that, don't tell Jean Pierre about this. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Bringing it through the head. But I didn't stay with that loyalty. In fact, Francesca said that later on, last year or so, that, why'd you share all that stuff? Well, because I don't like that loyalty. I think that was the first time I stayed disloyal to something to a big extent, and it made me recognize that I don't want to be loyal like that. That doesn't show me love if you have to force it. Loyalty is earned, and not earned like a paycheck or something, but earned slowly, because you develop a relationship with somebody, not because they tell you, stay loyal with me and don't share this kind of information. So I learned a lot about loyalty, and I learned a lot about what people want to make it seem to mean. But I don't want to live by those mentalities because I've seen how badly my own relationship gets hurt when I keep information from the person I love. And when I don't understand that I am doing that and how hurtful it is. I remember Mom Wynn said, Jax will know when you lie. Yeah, Jax did know. And then I shared that, hey, you know what? I did have relations before, but it was not to the extent of that, but it is that. And I'm recognizing that. So, disloyalty, sure.